Hey family, we are live, broadcasting live. This is the Conversation Room 101. Make sure it's only adults in the house. I need your mind to be open, prepared, and relaxed. Welcome to our home. Take your shoes off. We got some rules we need to go over. Be kind. No cursing in the chat. If you want to curse, call in. And no shouting out other channels. That's a no-no. We got one other rule. There is no judging our guests. It will not be permitted. Zero tolerance. And if so, you want to do that, guess what? We got security. And we will escort you out. Because over here, hashtag we don't care. We're going to be one big family. We're going to laugh together sometimes. We're going to cry. But we definitely going to pray. I thank the Lord above for everything. I lift him up and give him the glory. But you guys, right now, we're going to get our popcorn. And then we're going to see what's going on. And let me just park my car. And I'll be in there in a minute. I'll see you real soon.
The Copyright Disclaimer Act. The Copyright Disclaimer Act under Section 107 of the Copyright Act 1976, allowance is made for fair use for purposes such as criticism, comments, news, reporting, teaching, scholarships, and research. Fair use is used permitted by copyright statutes that might otherwise be infringing. Nonprofit, educational, or personal use tips the balance in favor of fair use.
Hold your power.
Decided to go into pre-law, then journalism, and with no academic focus, my grades took off in their own direction. You will fail at some point in your life, accept it. You will lose. I found that nothing in life is worthwhile unless you take risks. You will embarrass yourself, you will suck at something. There is no passion to be found playing small and settling for a life that's less than the one you're capable of living. I didn't quit. I prayed. I prayed. So you will catch a break, and I did catch a break.
Hey family, how is everybody doing? Hey family, I miss you guys. I miss you guys. My water bottle is kind of crooked here. I miss you guys. How's everybody doing? Let me see who's in the building. Erica, how you doing? Leslie, Joe O'Sullivan, how are you doing? Sonia Watts, Dana Harris, how are you? How are you, Sugar Mama? Tina Powers, how are you? Marsha Poole, how are you? Leslie Henry, Shay's Faith, Marsha Poole, Zan Roland. Yes, security is in the building. Yes, 2008 is here. Lisa, Wanda, how you doing? Nancy, how are you? Northern, how are you? Mad, make a difference. How are you doing? I see y'all in the building. How you guys doing? Zena, Ruby is in here. Okay, I see you, Crystal. I love you. I love you. Miss you. Did you get your shirt, girl? Did you get it? Get it? Let me see. Shay Bay is in the building. So we got two Shays in here. Shay Bay and Shay Faith is in here. All right, Rhonda, how are you doing? Cherie Avalanche is in the building. Avalanche. How you doing? I'm gonna get it. Passion B is in the building. Yes, you are. Monique Hall, Miss Philly G. All right, kitten. Okay. Solo, how are you? I'm going to try to go up a little bit. Valerie Montgomery, how are you doing? Sometimes, you guys, I can't come in here and say hello to you, Curl Small. But some days I love to see you. Angie Crooks is in the building. Ain't seen you in a couple of days, girl. Where you been? She gave us a super chat. She said, "Oh, thank you for the super chat. Thank you, thank you, thank you, thank you." I know it is. Guess what? It is Wednesday, you guys. Where's the emojis at? Y'all ain't dancing. Come on, you guys. Y'all got to start throwing your emojis in there. You got your new emojis. If you're a member, you've got all the emojis in the world. Somebody give a super chat. Come on, you guys. Be happy because they're giving and we're receiving and all is good. We are doing things for a lot of things going on right now. So don't worry, you guys. We are keeping track of everything, but we are got a lot of stuff going on. I want to share with you guys some stuff. You guys know on every morning, 99% of the time, we've got another channel called SP News Nuggets After Hours. And in the morning between 7 and 9 o'clock, you got to catch us. If you turn on the notification, you will get notified. But between there, you can look. We're in there and we're chatting about certain things. Sometimes it's just life sentence things going on, life situation, things that's going on. And then sometimes we're talking about cases and we're putting our feelings in there and we're talking about bettering ourselves. If you need something to cheer you up in the morning, you can come in there. You can sit in there and listen to what we're talking about. And that channel is going to is actually going to bloom into something, you guys. So just hold on. But until I got to get my daughter to get over here and show me how to put it up here so I can navigate it not only on my phone but on the computer too. But I'm thinking I'm going to do something with that channel. We've been waiting for a long time. We haven't done anything with it, but I've got a good idea in my head. And so I got to talk it amongst this a family member we got and see if they're willing to run that channel. And you guys need to start going over there and subscribing to it because I'm pretty sure they, if they take the opportunity, they're going to do a good job. I was going to hand it to someone else, but things happen. And when they happen, you just be thankful that you didn't do what you thought you was going to do. You guys see what I'm saying? Anyway, I need to start wearing my glasses. And I will start wearing them, you guys. How you doing, Zena? She says it's Mrs. SP. Exactly. See, you guys know. Thank you guys for showing up. You could be anywhere, but I thank God. I have to thank God first for everything, but I thank God for all of you guys for coming in here, being loyal, just being part of the family. I appreciate you. I really do. Just coming in here because nobody wants to be alone. I don't want to be alone. You don't want to be alone. Let's talk about these things. Things in this world is happening. And yeah, I know we feel some kind of way like, what can we do? Sometimes we can do something. Sometimes we can't. Sometimes we can make it easier on people and sometimes we can't. Sometimes just the awareness being out there, you are making a difference by coming in here, letting people know that the numbers do matter. We are paying attention. And you guys, I'm glad to see you too, Sonia Watts. And sometimes just being a part of the number that's growing does make a difference. So don't ever think that you not showing up and just, conversating with each other. And, we're supposed to come together, you guys. It's not just assembly of a church. You guys understand what I'm saying? We have our minds that is the same thinking. Now, we all not going to think the same. We all not going to agree. Okay? That's called a family. That's what that's called. Now, other people come, they be like, no, I'm serious about mine. You know what I'm saying? Because sometimes I can forgive, but that doesn't mean that I forgot or I still want to deal with you. That just mean, I don't hold no anger, but that don't mean, if you do something damaging to me, and I sure don't want to be alone. Yes, Janet, nobody wants to be alone. And we are a smart group of not only women, we do have men that comes in here. And so I just want to share the things that I found, and I want to tell you guys something. Here's the thing. I just learned something. And every week, I pretty much learn something almost every day. But I learned something. We were going to come on Monday and we didn't show up. There's a case, you guys, I know you probably already heard of it. It started on Sunday. I'm going to read to you all what happened. I'm going to show you some videos. But there's another case, you guys, that guess what? It came across my screen. I was taking pictures and clipping it. But I went to go find the story. I cannot find this story nowhere. So just trust me. It's a story I can show you all on my phone where I took the snapshots of it. But I can't find this story nowhere. And I don't know why I can't find it. But it did happen. And it's happening. And if you go to try to go, probably, I don't know how you're going to. I've been Googling it and I can't find it. She says, I have to have heart surgery. Oh, September the 15th, I will be all by myself. Oh, Janet. Okay. We're going to be with you, Janet. Janet's a family member. Okay. So the first story that we're going to talk about two stories because they got something in common. So I want to share this with you guys. And I definitely want to share this story that I cannot find nowhere. But I got the information on my phone. And if anybody can find this information, once we talk about the second story, please send it to me because I can only read it from my phone, and I would have loved to hear what the news had to say about it. But it's weird because it has to do with a child. Okay? So the first story, both stories is in Florida. Okay. She said, I received my shirt, SP. Thank you. Laid up with pneumonia. Oh, made my day when it arrived. Oh, it made your day. Lots of love from Bonnie. All right, Bonnie. Bonnie's from Scotland, you guys. Thank you for the super chat, Bonnie. She's making a difference. Thank you. I was eating a little something, but it's gone. But thank you for the super chat, Bonnie. Thank you. All right. Thank you. I see the emojis up in there. See, when you guys do those emojis, when it comes up on the computer, it comes up and I can see it. It looks beautiful because I see all the colors and everything. But you guys know, if I take off my glasses, I can't hardly see nothing. So sometimes I like to take off my glasses. So you guys know this. But when I put my contacts on, what I'm going to start wearing a little bit more because I'm getting told that I need to. I don't know why this plant is flickering. That's probably why people think this is a backdrop, because the lighting makes this plant flicker. But this is not a backdrop, you guys. This is real. See, this is real. This is, ooh, you see how real it is? It's real. So I don't know why it flickers like that, but oh my goodness. Anyway, I was just letting somebody know, because somebody had asked a long time ago. I think it was I think I cracked the nail. Thank you, Wanda. Thank you. Nancy start laughing. Okay, but it's real. You guys, I wanted to show you some stuff. Okay, good catch. Yep. You guys, I want to show you some stuff. Hold on. I'm going to show you something that just came in. I got a couple of things that just came in. Look at this right here. You guys look. Woo-wee. What is these? Them shake my heads? What are these? Them shake my heads? They're 9.5. I don't know if they're women or men. You're going to have to tell me which one they are. I don't know. These are the polos. I don't know. These are... It says a 10D. I don't know if they're women or men. But those are two things right there. This... I guess this is a brush set. 24 karat brush set. It's not real gold, but that's what it says. I'm just letting you guys know. And then, oh God, this is heavy. Some kind of carbon steel, stackerware, bakeware set, whatever. Just letting you guys know, some of the stuff is starting to come in, and we got it. Yeah, the Air Force Ones, the first pair. Boo! And they are size 9, I think, 9.5. If they would have been my size, I would have kept them. I'm just telling you. They're not the cloth. They are all leather. That's what's so cute about it. I love it. I said, let me grab it real quick. The whole thing is leather. The whole thing is leather. It's not no oh, I'm getting stuff dirty now. But you guys understand what I'm saying? Take a really good look. It's not cloth. It's all leather. So just letting you know, they're 9.5. Not something, I wish I can fit them. I would have loved them. I could use that bake set. Okay. So I'm just letting you guys know what some of the things are as they come in. And there's some more stuff. And then I'll show you next week or something, the purses. So make sure you come in here. You can see what the purses are. We're going to make sure that there's 2 Coach purses. We're going to make sure there's 2 Coach purses. But here's the thing, you guys. The members is going to be in going to have some extra drawings to the members, you guys, because we got to give them something. We just do. Okay. So don't get mad. Don't trip. Don't get mad. Don't get tripped. But yes, we are going to acknowledge that our members make this channel happen. So we all going to be able to win, but on the things that the members do, it might be like, if there's 2 pot sets, which there's going to be 2 pot sets, there's going to be some what's the one pots, the black real heavy iron steel or whatever, the cast iron is 2 sets of those. So I want you guys to know, one of them's going to be for members and one of them's going to be just for the other one. For family, just everybody. But members are going to have 4 or 5 drawings on their own. And so that, if you're a member, then guess what? You will get in that extra drawing. But if you're not, but they're going to be in all the drawings, but they got extra drawings. And that's something that some of the board members thought about. And I said, yeah, because we're trying to get where we can come on here and do our thing. But anyway, if everything was fine last time, please let me know, because nobody didn't really say anything. Like, did you like how we did it where I didn't pick the gifts, but you had 3 gifts to pick from? You know, Perk said, I'm claiming those 9.5s, but there's other stuff coming, Perk. So you might see something else you like. Anyway, that is the announcements that I have. Now let's get into the topics. Wait until the other stuff will come in sometime this week. Stuff start coming in. It's already, because this is now September. So we only got September, October, November, December. So I think we'll start in October. We'll probably start October, September, October. We'll probably start in October, give it November, December. Or we might start 1st of November. She said, yes, it did. Went well. Okay. You know, sometimes some people can win and some people never win. But you know what? It's funny how people will come to this channel and they say, I've never won anything. And they be the ones that's winning. It's funny. And they win all the time. I think there was 2 or 3 people that won 3 times. And I don't know how. I shook it up. I was like, Lord, help me. And, you know, some even won the free tickets, made them win. I remember Freddie. I don't know if Freddie's in here, but Freddie won on a free ticket. Now, I don't remember whose ticket it was, but I think she entered in one of the answered a question or something. I think it was a question or something. Shay Bay say it was fair. Okay. Because I always want to make sure things is fair. And like I said, we always send the gifts where you sign for them. Once you sign for them, it's a done deal. So I don't know what to tell you. I'm not going to be taking pictures saying, you know, hey, it is what it is. And Lorraine said, never before. Okay. Anyway, I want you guys to just keep that in mind. So let's get into topic. This is a story that's coming out of Central Florida. Okay. It happened just this last early Sunday morning. A man, he killed 4 members and wounded a 11-year-old girl. Okay. Now, this story is going to be crazy. If you heard about it, you know, come on and comment in the chat and let people know what you heard. But I'm going to read some of my notes and then I'm going to share the video so you guys know what I'm saying. It's not a story. So this shooter was 33 years of age. His name is Brian Riley. He told the police that he had been taking methamphetamines. Okay. He barricaded himself into the victim's home that he did not know, you guys, and proceeded having a shootout with the police before eventually surrendering. Okay. He surrendered. But let me tell you what he did before he surrendered. There was a 3-month baby boy. The baby's mother and the daddy was all killed, and the grandmother that lived behind their house. He went to a random house early that morning. Now, I'm going to just tell you what I remember. He went to a random house early that morning and said, hey, the Lord told him to come because their daughter or some girl named, I can't remember the name, he said, was going to commit suicide and he was supposed to stop her or whatever. And they told him to go on down, leave him alone. He went home, got all dressed up, and he's an ex-Marine. He's an ex-Marine. Yes, he's an ex-Marine. And he got all dressed up, went back to the house, shot himself through, you know. First he went in the back of the house, took out grandmother. Then he shot himself where he can get in. He shot the mother that was holding the 3-month-old baby and the baby. Shot the daddy and the 11-year-old girl. Now, he shot the 11-year-old girl. I think he shot her about 7 times. She played dead. She played dead, you guys. Matter of fact, when the police got in there after he done surrendered, because he done thought he done killed everybody, they walked up to her and she said, there's 3 more in there that's dead. It was her mother, her father, and her baby brother. Now, let me finish telling you the story. Okay? So this is how it all started. Around 7:30 Saturday night, Raleigh went to the victim's home in Lakeland, this is in Florida, and told the victims, I'm here to talk to Amber. That's the girl's name, Amber. You see, God sent me here because she's going to commit suicide. Now, I don't know if the 11-year-old girl's name is Amber, and that's kind of weird because they've never said what her name was. And yes, he did shoot the dog too. That's right. He shot the dog too. But it's weird how he said that he was there to talk to Amber, and I guess they wouldn't let him talk to their daughter. I don't know if that's her name, Amber. It would be weird if their daughter's name is Amber. Like, if this is random, how would he know the daughter's name? They're not saying what the daughter's name is. That's my question. But Riley went to his home 30 minutes away, got into a brief, not violent argument with his girlfriend. 9 hours later, Riley returned to the victim's house and gunfire was heard at 4:30. When the deputies arrived, a truck that sits right beside the house was on fire, and trail of glow strided from rods. They had like glow sticks all in the yard going up to the house. So the police thought that he done booby trapped the house and that he was trying to set them up. So he set these sticks out on the road to the home. Also see the suspect outside the home in camouflage. The suspect runs back into the house, rounds of gunfire. Then you can hear a woman crying and a baby whimpering. The officers tried to enter the front door, but was blocked. So they went around the back. They got into gunfight with him, and they struck him at least one time. Air support arrived shortly and seeing Raleigh coming out with his hands in the air. Yes, too much is going on. While on the way to the hospital, the suspect made these statements. The first statement he said was, he been taken mad. That's what he said. He's been taken mad. The second statement he said is, he says he is a survivalist. So a survivalist comes out the Marine, and they found out that he had a tag on the back of his truck or whatever, that he's an ex-Marine. He also said, you know why I did this? He said, you know why I did this? So they're thinking, yeah, okay, maybe he's out of his mind. I didn't even write this on here. But he said one other thing. He said that the family begged for their life. And he said, I killed them anyway. He said they were begging for their life, and I killed them anyway. Okay, Raleigh's 4 years of service in the Marines. He deployed to Iraq in 2008. You guys, Afghanistan in 2009 to 2010. He was an honorable discharge that served 3 years as a reserve. So he was still in the reserves. Okay, his girlfriend told the detectives last Sunday, Raleigh, working as a security guard at one of the Orlando church, believing that he could speak directly to God. More erratic as the week went, not sleeping, buying random supplies for Hurricane Ida victims, such as $1,000 worth of cigars. They said he was PTSD. Okay. Once at the emergency room, Raleigh allegedly jumped and tried to grab the police officer gun, and he was sedated. Kind of like that one guy in Las Vegas. He just lost it. He said they begged for their lives and I killed them anyway. That's my notes on it. Let me share my screen with you guys. And yes, happy birthday, Wanda. Early birthday. She said the 18th. I think I seen the 18th on there. Let me share with you what I have. Share screen. Okay, let me see which one is first. Okay.
A tragic shooting in Polk County. 4 people are dead. That number includes a baby who was shot while being held by the child's mother. This happened after a man in body armor got in a gunfight with police. We're learning that possibly hundreds of rounds were fired. The scene chaotic as bullet holes pepper the area around this Lakeland home. We're now seeing our first images of 33-year-old Brian Riley, who investigators say met them in body armor and was heavily armed.
In the main house, we discovered a man, a woman.
A tragic.
I don't see it. Hold on. I don't see why I don't see it. I don't see why I don't see it. Did you guys see it? Let me try to go in there and share it again. The browser cannot access your screen. Try cap a different screen to see if it continues. Okay. Let me try it again. It says share audio.
Tragic shooting in Polk County. 4 people are dead. That number includes a baby who was shot while being held by the child's mother. This happened after a man in body armor got in a gunfight with police. We're learning that possibly hundreds of rounds were fired. The scene chaotic as bullet holes pepper the area around this Lakeland home. We're now seeing our first images of 33-year-old Brian Riley, who investigators say met them in body armor and was heavily armed.
In the main house, we discovered a man, a woman, and an infant in the mother's arms, all shot to death. We went to the house directly behind and found another lady shot to death.
Polk County Sheriff Grady Judd says for some reason Riley came to this home twice over the weekend, the second time early Sunday when the sheriff's office was called. The sheriff saying Riley appeared, in his words, ready for battle. Officers arrived to the home to find it barricaded. We've also learned Riley served as a sharpshooter in both Iraq and Afghanistan.
When someone chooses to give up, we take them into custody peacefully. If he'd given us the opportunity, we'd have shot him up a lot. But
did you hear what he said? We would have shot him up a lot.
It's easy to shoot innocent children and babies and people in the middle of the night when you got the gun and they don't.
Now investigators will look into what was going on with Riley. Sheriff Judd says he had been unraveling for weeks and telling his girlfriend he could communicate directly with God. And Sheriff Judd believes he targeted this family at random. And there is an 11-year-old girl who has survived, but she had been shot at least 7 times.
Okay. So you guys, yes, they didn't want him to give up. He was in there just, they got a video of somebody that lived across the street and he was just shooting. I mean, it just looked like it was the 4th of July at that house. And I guess they might caught it on their door ring or something. And he just kept going off like bang, 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 bang. You know, she has a sister brother that was at someone house. Yeah. Another child or something. Yeah, there was another child. Thank you. Yes, Miss Queen B. Yes, there was another child that was away from the house at the time. Now, I'm just wondering, is her name Amber? Because this don't make sense to me. But I'm going to show you, because he did go to court that Monday. This is when we did not come on because of Labor Day. This is the story that we were going to share with you on Labor Day. But, you know, we still got it. It still happens. So we still going to share it, because I want everybody to be aware of a lot of things that's going on. And there's two things that I'm seeing. Either is God talking to them, or both, or it's this meth. It's this meth that people are taking, and things are happening in COVID, something going on with these three things that's driving people out of their mind. So I'm going to want to talk about this, you guys, but I want to share this other one. Let me grab it. Let me see.
Developing first tonight, a horrific case out of Polk County. The accused shooter in the weekend massacre in North. Developing first tonight, a horrific case out of Polk County. The accused shooter.
I don't see it. I don't see it. I don't see it. I don't know what's going on with this. The browser cannot access it. Why? Let's try it again. Okay. Let me see.
Shooter in the weekend massacre in North Lakeland has just been denied bond. Brian Riley is accused of randomly picking a home and killing
4 people, including a 3-month-old infant, and injuring an 11-year-old girl. Fox 13's Ken Suarez is at the scene in North Lakeland with the very latest tonight. Ken, this is just almost too much, just horrific.
You know, it really is. I think we've been in news a long time, both of us. When you see something like this, it is just really kind of earth-shattering, wondering what the people in this neighborhood are going to do in coming days and weeks and how they're going to think about the whole thing. You know, investigators are just wrapping up their day after being here the entire day, trying to make sense of a senseless situation. As you said before, Kelly, mowing down 4 adults and injuring that poor 11-year-old child. Brian Riley, the accused shooter, is facing 4 counts of first-degree murder and more. Monday morning, he was denied bond in a Bartow courtroom, while in North Lakeland, neighbors of the victims were still trying to come to grips with what had happened at this home, just a stone's throw away from theirs. Investigators say Riley just picked it out of the blue.
That's hard to understand, you know. Why that house?
Detectives say Riley didn't have a grudge against anyone in it, didn't even know them.
Very nice people. I just don't understand. I'm totally at a loss.
Polk Sheriff sized it up this way.
He's evil in the flesh. He was a rabid animal.
On Sunday morning, this home surveillance camera captured gunfire nearby. That signaled bloodshed and death. When deputies arrived, they found a vehicle that had been set on fire and the former U.S. Marine inside, wearing armor and wielding a gun. After a volley of gunfire back and forth, he gave up, and they found 4 people dead. A 40-year-old man, 33-year-old woman with a 3-month-old boy in her arms, and a 62-year-old woman in another home on the property.
But he says at one point to our detectives, they begged for their lives, and I killed them anyway.
Riley's also accused of shooting an 11-year-old girl up to 7 times.
It's crazy. It's crazy.
The night before the massacre, Riley came to this house for the first time, saying that God had spoken to him directly, asking for a girl named Amber, who no one here had ever heard of. Eventually, he left. They thought for good, but they were wrong. Obviously, investigators talking to as many people as possible, including his girlfriend. She told them that he was struggling with post-traumatic stress, never violent. Investigators say that changed dramatically this weekend.
Yes, it did. Ken, have they, I know Sheriff Judd has not announced the victims' names. Is that something we can expect to hear eventually through the sheriff's office? What do you think about that?
I'm sure they will eventually release the names, but today's a holiday. The investigators have been out here all day, as I said before, so they're gathering information. I am no expert, but I would not be surprised if they were released tomorrow when the sheriff's office is full staffed and talking to the media again.
Right. I'm sure he's going to outline everything connected to the night before, and just horrific. And our prayers with the family and the little girl in the hospital. Thank you so much, Ken.
Okay. So you guys, I want you guys to know about that story. And here's another story. I'm going to share it real quick because you're not going to be able to find anywhere if you can. God bless you. Hopefully somebody could tell me. It comes out of Florida too. Now, I'm trying to get the date because I believe that this was all in the same day. Okay, family? Why was Lisa timed out? Tina? That's my girl. What's going on there? Okay. Oh my. Hopefully that was a mistake. Anyway, let me see this. And Zen said electric chair, firing squad hanging. They need to bring it all back. Okay, now I'm gonna show you a picture of this woman right here. Okay, I'm gonna read it to you because you see I got it right here on my thing. Okay, so it says, according to the police officials, let me take a snapshot of that. According to my police officials, a 38-year-old woman was charged with murder this weekend. This is just this last weekend, you guys. I cannot find this story nowhere. So if somebody can help me, please help me. She was charged with murder this weekend after police say she drowned her 15-month-old daughter during a baptism. She was doing a baptism. Police say the mom drowned her baby because she believed everyone was about to die from COVID and that the return of Jesus Christ was impending. The 38-year-old mom of 6 is also accused of stabbing her teenage daughter and husband when they tried to intervene and protect the baby. The 38-year-old suspect, her name is Precious Leslie Bland, was charged on Saturday with 1 count of second-degree murder, 2 counts of attempted second-degree murder, and 2 counts of aggravated child abuse. Okay. Now, it says, and all of the charges are felonies. Police was called to her home in Florida at approximately 9:15 on August the 23rd. So this was maybe two weeks ago. Her husband, Evan, met with the responding officer at the front door and was visibly bleeding after suffering multiple stab wounds to his head and his neck. He told police that his wife had appeared agitated all day and was repeatedly talking about the return of Jesus and how everyone was going to die from COVID. She was upset, stating that Jesus Christ is coming and COVID is going to kill us all. Precious insisted everyone needed to be baptized and that she was going to baptize everyone in the bathtub. Evan told police her husband said that Precious started by filling up the bathtub with water and holding their 15-month-old daughter, Emma, under until she was no longer moving. Evan told police that he tried to help his daughter and began struggling with his wife. She then allegedly shouted for their 16-year-old daughter to her 16-year-old daughter to get her a knife, though she did not say why. The teen retrieved the knife for her mother, who then allegedly stabbed her husband in the neck and head, and then stabbed her teenager daughter in the forearm when she attempted to get Emma out the bathtub. So Daddy was fighting with Mama, trying to get the baby. Mama hollers for the 16-year-old to get me the knife. So she getting her, the 16-year-old getting her the knife so Mama can take out Daddy. When Daddy's trying to help the baby, Mama started stabbing the girl and the daddy. Evan and his daughter was taken to the hospital where their wounds were treated. The officer found the 15-month-old baby unresponsive inside the bathtub filled with bloody water. She was taken to the hospital but was pronounced dead. The suspect was found with self-inflicted stab wounds. She was also taken to the hospital for treatment. Authorities say that the toddler's death was a homicide and the case of the death was drowning. Precious allegedly confessed to intentionally drowning Emma and stabbing her husband and daughter on September the 1st. She was discharged from the hospital and arrested on September the 2nd. So you guys, wow, so much madness is going on. I'm sorry, but Mama would have been laid out with a black eye. Candy said Mama would have been laid out with a black eye. She said, I found her with Google, Florida mother, 38, drowning 15. Thank you, Charmaine. I wanted to see if they said a video. I mean, did they have a video of, now we do know that the mother is African-American, but 2 years ago, there was another woman, looks just like her, did the same thing. Why did the daughter give the knife to the mother? Because she probably thought that the mama and the daddy was fighting. You know what I'm saying? That happened on August 24th of this year. Yes, August the 24th of this year. And about 2 weeks ago. Yeah, about 2 weeks ago. Maybe 3. So if anybody got anything, I'm going to put the link up in the chat and you guys can come up. I got to see what's going on here. There we go. Okay, now I can get back in the chat. So I leave the chat for 1 minute and things start happening. I don't know. It's probably a mistake. And I don't want nobody to get upset. It's probably just a mistake. Because I know that's family there. So I don't know what just took place. Yeah, what I should have did, okay, what I should have did is oh, okay. She's not mad. Okay, she's not mad. I think it probably was a mistake. People get mad just over a mistake. I don't know why. It was just a mistake, baby girl. But y'all need to be careful. Be very careful. He was something else on some mojo juice, shaking my head. Smart little girl. She played. That's the second little girl that played dead. Remember that one little girl that was up there? I think it was in Texas. She played dead. And no, it wasn't in Texas. They wasn't in Texas. Yeah, I think they were in Texas. They played dead. Let me read some of you guys' comment. So Northern says, I'll have to get in the back, the kids. Oh, family, it's amazing. It's amazing how they say God said to do all this killing, but they didn't hear him say, thou should not kill. Exodus. Exactly. You go, girl. Exactly. They didn't hear that part. Yes, that was here in Houston. Yep, it was there in Houston. Thank you, Shay Faith. Yeah. There's a lot of stuff going on in Florida. There's a lot of stuff going on in Texas. Thank you, Brown Sugar. I see it now. Yes, in Houston, the Texas, the little girl, she played there. You guys, I don't know. There's three things going on. People saying, oh, the COVID's taking us out, so let's just kill ourselves. Or they're going on talking about God spoke to them and said to do this, to do that. Or they're on math. It's crazy. It's crazy. Was here in Texas? Yes. Okay. Got it. Exactly. That was crazy. Texas is out of control. Yes, Texas is. I'm just, I don't know what's going on. You know, we did have maybe some information on some stuff. I think today DB went to court. I don't know for sure if he did or if he didn't, but I heard that he was. Oh, I also heard that Monica tried to move back into her house down there in Dallas. You guys, I'm just letting you guys know. I really don't want to talk about the case, but I'm just letting you know all the updates that I have heard. Now, like I said, I have not confirmed these things, but I heard that the police had to go over there and they were trying to stay in the house with no electricity and just, I guess, what you call it when you just move in and just, you know what I'm saying? And they made them leave. The police made Monica and her son leave. I heard that also. Don't know how true it is. Just do not know. That was squat. Yeah, they were going to do squatting thing, but they were already when you put someone out, they were already served their papers to be taken out. And so you can't come back and start doing the squatting thing. Yes, evicted. I'm so out of words because sometimes things happen and then people jump and then they leave and then they move around. And I'm like, what happened? Nobody say nothing. It just happened. And I'm just sometimes out of words because it's like, it's just weird to me how certain things happen to certain people in this chat. And I'm wondering why, because Lisa is a good friend of mine right now. And we've been friending, and all of a sudden somebody, I don't know what she said. She did say she said anything. Matter of fact, she texted me. She said, I didn't say anything. Somebody just put me in timeout. And it's weird. That happens all the time. I get friends with somebody, and next thing I know, they're in the chat. Somebody just block them. Oh, you guys. So she moved or did not move. She had moved out. She was evicted out, and they already served her papers. She was evicted. And thank you, Kim. And then for some unknown reason, she had got all her stuff and got out. But somehow, exactly, Sugar Mama. And somehow she moved back in. And I guess she thought nobody was going to know, but there was no electricity on at the house, but they had moved back into the house, I hear. So I don't know how true it is, but that's what I heard over the weekend that I wanted to share with you guys. So I am reading comments. Everybody's saying, yes, Sugar Mama. Amen, Sugar Mama. Sugar Mama say, Precious needs Jesus. Somebody just sent me a new clip. Let me see. They say it's a new clip. Let me see. Where is it at? So the mother stabbed the daughter, husband, baby killed after attack in West River. Oh, is that the place where it's called West River? The river. Okay. So they do got a video. They do got a video. I don't know if it's gonna let me see the video. Let me see. Let me see if it'll let me see the video. Oh, it's playing a commercial on here. Hold on, family. Hold on. Because on here, I don't have it where I have to see all the ads. Make sure you guys see all the ads too. Make sure you guys give a thumbs up. Let me see what it says.
She's accused of going on a deadly rampage. Police say her own family was the target of her violence. NBC6 reporter Jamie Garola is live at Jackson Memorial Hospital, where 2 family members are recovering and are mourning the loss of a baby. Jamie?
Yeah, Jackie. And while some of those family members recover here tonight, tomorrow we expect to hear from the medical examiner exactly how the 15-month-old baby was killed. Tonight, an entire neighborhood, police and family, are trying to figure out what motivated a mother to allegedly kill her baby girl, then stab her husband and 16-year-old daughter.
She's a loving mother, so obviously she had to have snapped.
The 38-year-old mother, who police have not yet identified, hasn't been charged or arrested. About 7 hours before the violent rampage, neighbor Thelma Sloan says the mother rang her doorbell to talk, but she was not herself.
Said that she had a vision from God, and he said that anybody that took the COVID shot would not go to heaven, and please don't take it. And I said, honey, I'm sorry, I've already taken it. And she said, I had a lot of praying to do.
The couple's 4 other children, all 11 or younger, were also home during the stabbings but managed to escape. Neighbors say the mother's violent behavior was out of character.
I know something had to happen. Otherwise, she would not have harmed her baby. Or none of them. I think what happened was beyond her control.
And multiple neighbors say what happened is unfortunate and that they hope the mother gets the help that she needs. Again, tomorrow we expect to learn more about the autopsy results from the 15-month-old baby, and hopefully that will also answer some more questions about this story.
Oh, wow. Thank you. Thank you for sending me that video. I would have, they didn't show anything, you guys. So at least we got the video. I would pull it and I will bring it on our next time that we come together, which will be Friday at 5 p.m. Central Time. And you guys, we're going to start doing more videos for a minute because, people think that we don't mean business, that we just only have to come on Monday, Wednesdays, and Fridays. But those are a lot of times, and I respect those times just like I respect other people's time when they come on. So, one quest for personal salvation is the first act of our dehumanization, folks. What? One's quest for personal salvation is the first act of our dehumanization, folks. Disgruntled veterans are the reasons for a lot of violence from military persons. I have veterans on the daily in my group on Facebook. Oh, really? She said, the devil is busy. Yes, he is. I sent you a link with a video showing the house. Yes, you did. I got it. I got it. I got it, Brown Sugar. That's why I was telling you, Brown Sugar. I got it. That's why I was saying I want to look more often to these things, because we were having a talk one morning and I was telling a young lady, she thought it was a race thing. And I explained it to her. I mean, this is my thinking. It don't have to be nobody else's thinking, but I don't think it has to do with just, black and white. I just think that there's evil amongst us now, and it's roaming around, and it don't care what color you are. If you have a weak mind, if you playing with the devil's food and the devil's grass and the devil's thing, and you just living your life any kind of way, that it could enter into your thinking easily. They really don't know how good God, that he wouldn't tell them to do sick, evil deeds. Exactly. But we know that. And so how good God is. Yeah. We know how good he is. But, I don't really like to get off into conversations about Christian black magic is non-scientific mumbo jumbo, folks. What is Christian black magic? Is non-scientific mumbo jumbo, folks. I don't know what this Zangari RC is talking about. Christian black magic. Yes, good and bad, spiritual war mixed with technology. Imaginary friends or foes. Irrational beliefs, acceptance. Christ. Psychosis. Christ psychosis is the #1 nation security threat, folks. I think you probably are. Naval proves evolution, folks. If Adam and Eve had a belly button, then I don't know what you're talking about. Now, see, this is when I need somebody to block somebody. They ain't gonna do it. They ain't. They'll do something. You see what I'm saying? Somebody will come in here, saying something, and then now when you need to block somebody, you saying hi to somebody. See, this is what I try to tell you guys. Be very, and we're not even on a blocking party, but that person needed to be blocked. So, because I don't know really what they were talking about. It seemed like to me, and I just took it that way because it's just too close to comfort for me. They're saying that Christians is more like a math, and then scientific is where it's at or whatever. But they're calling Christian black magic or something. But okay, let me tell you something. It rains on the just and the unjust. So things are going to happen to people, no matter if you're a Christian or not. If your car going to break down, your car going to break down if you're a Christian or not. But if you're a Christian, you do, you have a more of a chance of making it wherever you're trying to get to and not worrying about it and stressing about it. And people think, oh, I don't see nothing wrong with being a Christian. I'm a Christian, but it ain't just because I want to, believe in something that's good. I don't see nothing bad about being a Christian. If I seen something bad about being a Christian, I'll be the first one to say something, but I just don't. It makes you a good person to everybody. It makes you so humble. You don't want to be a Christian because people come up cussing you out, talking about you. You want to cuss them out and talk about them. But to walk away, to be a stronger, bigger, better person and just walk away. We were just talking about this earlier. How somebody had really hurt me. 3, 4 people ganged up, lied on me. And I just walk away. You know, I didn't want to, but I walk away. And then down the road, they come and want to be friends. We can't be friends. I can still respect you, but you tore up a lot of stuff. And I don't know why you want to be friends now. You say you don't remember, but I don't want to be friends. I just, you know, you lied on me. You guys lied on me. And people believed it. Because now you come in the dark and you apologize. See what I'm saying? And you didn't apologize like how you brought all that venom when you tore up some stuff and tore up my character and my integrity. You didn't come back that way and say, hey, we were wrong. I was wrong. I'm sorry. Whatever. You want to come in the dark and say it, and that's fine. So let's keep it's not even a friendship. It's just a, you know, casual thing. You know? So you hit the remove button, but it didn't take them out. You were trying though, huh? Okay. I seen somebody trying to do something. I was like, I thought you were playing pity pat with them. Anyway, I would rather you hit me because you don't like me, but don't lie on me. That's what Freddie Johnson says. Rita's in the building. She says, I personally go to the VA with a positive attitude from jump and pray that my time is not wasted and I'm taken care of. But I do have issues with certain procedures. Okay. She says, talking about God, and it is true, but for God, I could be a bad among the bad statistics. Mass psychosis, subliminal suggestions, brainwashed through addictions to smartphones. She was not a strong woman. Many people are having a hard time. We should all reach out to each other. Kim, that's why we all coming together. That's what this channel is about. I do think that there's something going on with subliminal messages, and I don't know where, but I do believe what you're saying. There are subliminal messages out there, and people are acting on them. I've never seen an uprise on hurting your own kids, killing kids, just nothing. There was a story that I seen real quick, and I put it on. I made a little short video so everybody can, if you was in that area, you go look for the little girl that came up missing. She was at the park. Her name was I can't remember her name. She was a Muslim little girl, Zamaya, or whatever. Let me see. I can't remember what her name was. Let me get her name real quick, because I just, I was in the wrong thing. I don't know how I got that one out. Thank you, Lord. But let me look. The video was the little girl name was Akela Aklis Ahmed. Aklis Ahmed. And yes, they did find her across the street in the pool or the park or in the lake or something across the street. And the father had walked away from her to take another child to the bathroom. And it amazes me where you have this child that has disabilities. Yes, she's 2, but she's walking. You know she's walking. Why do you not hold her hand and send the other child to the bathroom, in the bathroom or whatever? Bring the child with you in the bathroom. Even though she's a girl, bring her in the bathroom with you. My grandson, I make sure he goes in the bathroom with me. He'd be like, Grandma, what you doing? Boy, you coming in the girls' bathroom. And he's like, it's the girls' bathroom. And you're coming in there with me. I'm not going in the man's bathroom with you, but you can come in the girl's bathroom with me. He just looking around like this. Like he don't want to go in the bathroom, but I'm not leaving you. I'm not leaving you. I'm not going to send you in a man's bathroom by yourself. You guys, I mean, we got to start watching our kids. We really do. Yeah, that case from yesterday. They found the child. And here's one thing about it. The family is Muslim. You guys are Muslim, whichever way you want to call it. Some people, I usually call it Muslim. And then, I was married to one, and he says the correct way to say it is Muslim. Okay, not Muslim, but Muslim. And I don't mean to, offend anybody. But anyway, I think they arrested one of the family members. They arrested one for neglect. And that's the first I've seen someone get arrested for neglect. The child had disabilities. I mean, there's a lot of neglect. I see a lot of neglect. Somebody left the child in Crack Alley in Birmingham. They didn't arrest that mama. Anyway, the child had disabilities and you leave the child so irresponsible. Yeah. I thought they found her alive. Nope. No, they did not. No, they did not find her alive. She drowned across the street from the park in the pool or the lake across the street. That's where they found her at. And she wasn't that far. So they had looked for 22 or something hours before even finding her. So you guys, we're going to pick up stories like that. There's a lot of them. You don't have to worry about it. They come in all day long. Matter of fact, there's another story. Let me share this with you real quick, because I don't want people to think I pick certain stories, but here's a mother right here. She kills her 6-year-old child and dumps the body in the river to get rid of the evidence. She pleads insanity to avoid sentence for murder. This has just happened September the 6th. See the date? These stories come all day long. She says some women struggles to keep up with the role of being a mother and all the duties that come along with taking care of the children. The women in today's case is just a complete representation of a woman who couldn't cope with the pressure when she decided to abandon her 3 minor children in the middle of nowhere. Listen to this story. According to the police, the incident happened back in February in her first attempt to abandon her children in the middle of nowhere. The police report indicates that the woman, identified as the 29-year-old B. Gosney, drove the children, 3 children, with her in the car to a park, took them out of the vehicle and leaving them in the middle of nowhere alone. Reportedly, her 6-year-old boy, his name is Jay Hutchison, was so afraid of being alone without the mother that he apparently tried to grab onto the car handle but fell as his mother tried to speed away. That resulted that the boy hit his head so hard, fatally injuring the child. The mother left the scene, but she returned where she left the children less than an hour later. That's the moment when she discovered that the boy was laying on the ground dead, while the 2 other children were still sitting there in shock of the incident, sitting on the ground next to their brother. So Gosney that's the mother, took the children and the dead body of the 6-year-old and returned to their home located in Ohio. Her boyfriend, who reportedly was one pressuring her to leave the children, helped her with the body and kept it in the house for 2 days after they decided to throw the body into the Ohio River. The woman was arrested, and shortly after the incident, confirmed that her boyfriend was the reason for her to abandon her children. She initially tried to plead insanity in order to avoid high sentence, but that was ruled out after the medical examiner that confirmed she was mentally stable. You guys see what I'm saying? This stuff happens all the time. It's happening. Just they're not even reporting the stuff anymore because it's just so much of it. So I want you guys to be aware that we're gonna have to pray more and just kind of hang in there together, you guys. Knowing is half the battle. We just don't come on here talking about this to be talking about it. Talk to your children, talk to your grandchildren, talk to friends, check on your loved ones and everything. Too many women out there choosing a man over their children. Yeah. But you got a lot of stuff to look at. You got people that got PTSD, people taking meth, people scared of this COVID thing. Fear makes people do some crazy stuff. Fear makes people do crazy stuff, and you cannot stop it. Fear. So when this virus came around, you should have known a lot of stuff is finna hit the fan. And I don't know. I got the COVID shot, and I'm not fond of it. I'm just not. I'm just being honest with you. I don't know if they done stuck something in there and then down the road, I might do something crazy or something. I don't know. But, it's not the law. You have to take it. But, I just believe that, when you can't think nothing good, with the government doing stuff, what else are you going to do? That's why I tell people I'm not scared to die. So go ahead and take it. I'm not saying that I believe it's going to do that. I don't know what it's going to do. But if there's a chance that if I do catch it again, because I've already had it, then I won't be as sick and have to be on a vent. Okay? I'd rather take a chance. I don't know. You're welcome, Kim. I try to keep up with my grown children, but they will not talk to me. Kitten, well, sometimes you got to give them room. You got to give them a little room. Biden is supposed to state mandate tomorrow. Really? I didn't know that. Thank you for sharing that. TeNika. But most of these people didn't even take the vaccine. Yeah, that's true. But we don't know who took the vaccine, who don't. Even, a lot of hospitals and stuff, even if you don't even have the virus, the first thing they say is you got it, because they get allotted like 3 to 4, 5, 6,000 for each person so that they can clean up, and they don't, you know what I'm saying? They clean it with bleach or whatever and move on, but then they get the 3,000-4,000. A lot of people don't have insurance, so they get paid that way too. And it gets a lot of hospital out of debt right now, because a lot of people, they go to these hospitals, they don't have insurance, and they have to service them. It's the law. They have to service them. So I don't know. We have to continue to pray. Exactly. I have too many medical issues to get the shot. Wow, Zena. I never thought about that. Anyway, you guys, I know that docs and everyone like my pastor is saying get plenty vitamin A, C, D, iron, etc. Boost your immune system. Yes, mainly that vitamin D. Because somebody told me about vitamin D, and vitamin D is sunlight. So I'm thinking, didn't they say something about heat kills the virus or something? Because remember, they did a swab of New York and they didn't find the virus nowhere. And New York was hit really hard because of all the people there. But they couldn't find it on stairways. They couldn't find it in the subways. They couldn't find it on anything. But New York got hit really hard. So they do believe that heat does kill it, but vitamin D is good for cancer and etc. Vitamin D and zinc. Yes, SP from the sun. Vitamin D. Yes, vitamin D. Thank you, Soldier Girl. So being out in the sun can probably make you feel better and kill a lot of that virus. And then, the best vitamins to take is the prenatal vitamins, you guys. Especially even if you're on a diet. I'm just saying. Now, don't go say SP told me to take it, because I'm not trying to tell you to go take it. I'm a nurse, so I'm not giving you no medical advice. I'm just telling you those are the best vitamins. If you want to take a vitamin, take the prenatal vitamins. I'm just saying. Okay? Because people be like, but SP told me. No, I don't. I'm just telling you what's the best vitamins to take. Some people want to be, because sometimes when they'll increase the prices on those vitamins. Just go get you the prenatal vitamins. It's the best vitamins in the world. They is. I'm just saying. I have a lot of medical issues too, but I took the shot anyway for my safety. That's what Wanda says. Some people want to be allowed to opt for the what? The monoclonal antibody therapy over the vaccine. What is that? I haven't even heard of that. What is that? What kind of monoclonal antibody? Monocyonal. I don't like the sun, so I need vitamin D. Yeah, I don't like the sun either. Yes, I heard prenatal was good also. I need to get some. Yeah, hurry up before everybody else run and get it. Because that's going to help you in anything, even if they shut the states down again and we have to start wearing masks again. Don't worry about the toilet paper and, and all of that. Get you some prenatal vitamins. So if you do come in contact with somebody, at least, that's the best thing for you, to keep your immune system up. As a teacher, I felt that it was better for me to get the vaccine. Yes, Cheryl. You know what? And I thought about this and thought about it, because I do deal with pediatrics. So children, babies, mainly babies. So even though that I really don't believe in the vaccine, and their family does, and the government does, and everybody does, and everything, what if there is something to it, and then I get it, and then I'm taking care of their children, and I gave it to their kids? I will feel something bad. So I had to weigh in to take the shot, just in case it is true that it will help me, so that I will not bring nothing to the child. So even though that I don't really, like I said, you guys, I don't really believe in it. I did it just because I am a nurse and I don't want the kids. If it is true that I can give them something, I don't want to. But I don't want them to give me something either. I wear my mask everywhere. I'm high risk if was to get C19. All right. Okay. That's the thing. The plasma therapy. Have you heard about that? Nope. What? They're going to have to just do a blood transfusion? Or the plasma transfusion? Well, plasma is the same thing. That's the same thing. They don't really take your blood. And when you go sell your blood, they take your plasma. That's what they actually take. On my job, I have been sent back to telework. working Friday. Okay. So you have to go back in to work. We all need vitamin D for our bones. Exactly. And vitamin D comes in milk too. You can get vitamin D in milk, you guys. I still wear my mask at work. Good. Prenatal is the best, pregnant or not. There you go. You're right. It's even good when you're working out. I need to get me some. I went to go get some last week and I couldn't find none, so I might go to Walgreens. I don't believe in it either. See, sexy dreads. Sexy dread head. How you doing? I think I'm gonna put me some dreads in my head if I can't find somebody to braid it up. Air out your homes every few days. Really? Okay. Probably need to do that. I ain't aired out my own home. All right, you guys, I'm gonna get off of here. We've been on here for 1 hour and 30 minutes. I need you guys to come up on the board. We're gonna have open panel come Friday. Come share your thoughts and everything, and make sure you have your face in a place come Friday, you guys. Thank you guys for showing up. You guys have a good day. I might have to go cut the yard. But and I want to thank everybody. And thank everybody for the super chat. I'll see you guys Friday. Bye. Tyrese Gibson disappeared August the 22nd, 2020. He was last seen at his residence, picked up by a young lady named Brianna. 4 suspects have been arrested in the disappearance of Tyrese Gibson. The 4th suspect will be tried as an adult. Any information can help. If you know anything, please call Jacksonville Police Department, 903-586-2549. If you see something, say something.
TeNika Shenette, the plus-size doll. Do you like to shop online but hesitate because of the uncertainty about sizing and the quality of some items? Have you came across an outfit that you love to rock, but girl, you want to know more about the company and how their items run first? I get it. Check out TeNika Shenette, the plus-size doll on YouTube for the latest updates in plus-size fashion and styles. She does the reviews that you can use. Timing is of the essence, but she will reach out to any company if she's not already signed with them. And get that item or a similar item to try it on first and provide that honest review on sizing, quality, and shipping. She does it all and often can get a discount code exclusively for her subscribers. So subscribe now and shop with confidence, knowing if you would size up, size down, or true to size. She also reviews wigs, bundles, hair products. Like I said, she does it all. Measurements are in the description as well as the contact information for business inquiries or collabs. So subscribe today to be a part of the dollhouse where everything is big, bold, and beautiful. The link is in the description box down below.